We're going to get this rolling. Green Day, welcome, greetings to Old Drunken Discography. We're all friends and fans come together, BS, argue, occasionally agree, and discuss a musical artist. This week's musical artist is Green Day. If you've been following along in the playlist, you know that my name is Jason, and with me is Bill, as always. Oh, he's got his hat. And Tim.
Is it art?
This is an art video, and I haven't worn my hat in a while.
I can't tell without a hat.
I know. I lost my hat, but I found it the other day.
Yeah, right?
Like that Lawrence Arms song. Oh, man, it's fucking dirty as shit. What the fuck? I did find it, like, behind some furniture, but...
Wasn't that a poem by Shel Silverstein, The Dirty Red Hat?
I don't know.
God, I haven't read Shel Silverstein in fucking years.
Or was it Walt Whitman? I can't remember.
Edgar Allan Poe, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe. The Dirty Red Hat?
Fucking
Sure
that.
it was the Vincent Price movie. I love the Vincent Price movie.
Oh, yeah.
So if you've been following along, and if you have, and this is your first Old Drunken Discography, is it art? Well, you're in for a treat. And if this isn't your first, well, you already know what you're getting into. We're discussing the album art. And if you don't have a hat, you suck, and your opinion doesn't matter. So let's start off with 39 Smooth.
Okay, so it's black and white. It's a little off-centered. I like to be off-centered. What do we got? We got a cemetery, a tree in a cemetery. Is that what's going on here?
Yep.
And a woman standing in the middle.
Yep.
Those some nice boots.
Yeah.
That was the 90s, man. People wore big boots in the 90s.
I'll say,
Well, this
I don't
was
like...
the 80s, right?
No, this is 1990.
Oh, yeah, well.
It's the border.
For those of us who remember that year, that was pretty much the 80s.
Right, yeah.
I mean...
So this album's ahead of its time.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of the...
good point. Yeah, it does. It's got a nice doom metal feel to it.
I don't like the shade of green they use for Green Day.
It's a very puke color, Green Day. It's a very puke color.
It's puke green for sure. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty punk rock. Puke green.
I mean, first album, you know, Tim always talks about first albums, you know, Xeroxes, black and white. That's what you had. I mean, that's what they had.
Yeah. Yep. Two colors cost money. That puke green cost them some fucking money, man. Yeah.
That was like 90% of the album cost right there.
Yeah.
It's typical Lookout Records.
And the recording costs, for sure.
Very Lookout Records. All right, up next is Kerplunk.
Now, this is an album cover.
This, to me, is artwork. There's a story behind this. I don't know it offhand. I could pull out the vinyl, but... You know, there is an artist behind it. It talks about there's a whole story where the girl becomes a Green Day fan and then like murders her family, unalives them, I guess you'd say nowadays. And that's pretty fucking punk rock.
Gives them the hot OJ.
Give them the old rusty trombone. You know.
Yeah, right.
Don't Google that, kids.
May your bartenders be Bill Cosby.
I like this album cover, though. It's simple. I like that. This is my favorite logo by Green Day.
That's a nice color, and I like how they did the letters where you got the black border, but then you have some of the letters overlapping, so you don't have a break.
And you can see where they painted it, and they just didn't keep it in the lines in some parts. It's very amateur. You know, they're still independent.
Yeah.
Then you got the comic book Kerplunk.
Still a two-tone.
Still two-tone, yeah. You're still saving money.
I mean,
that's my favorite color. My favorite shade of green is like the Kerplunk green.
Yeah, I'll agree with that for sure. Definitely a better shade of green.
Her
The
headband's
best
green
shade
too.
of green.
Yeah,
Yeah.
her heartband's green. The flowers green.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a nice cover.
It's a good
It's
cover.
simple. It's effective. It's evocative. It's sexy. It's mysterious.
It's
It
It's got
works
everything
like
you want.
it's got that
Yeah.
Archie comics vibe,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah. But it's also got a little bit of danger.
A little bit of danger. A little bit of danger.
Jughead's been hitting that pipe.
Yep. Jughead's Revenge. That's a good band too. All right. Kerplunk.
I mean, I think this is just the hammer into first place.
Yeah, I mean, there's no.
Yeah, kerplunk that baby right up there.
Oh yeah.
Nice
I mean,
and simple.
39 Smooth just can't touch it.
Then you get Dookie.
So we went from minimalistic to holy shit, where the hell do I look first?
They have a lot of colors on this one.
I mean, do I look
major label. Major label.
You got the badger blimp. You got the monkey asking if he should throw it. You got the chicken in the clouds. You got the dog dropping dookies.
You got the dude slipping on Dookie.
Best Green Day logo.
The pumpkin head, like holding a fucking thing about to kill somebody. Like, there's a lot of shit going on here. The nun.
I don't know if this is the best Green Day logo. This is the most iconic Green Day logo. I think Kerplunk's is better than this one, though.
Yeah, I agree. I think I like the Kerplunk logo better.
This is still a good logo. The 3D lettering
I could go back and forth. I'm torn there.
This is
This is pretty rad.
This is an iconic album cover.
Yeah, this is one of those that, like, it's in the top 10 for the 90s, right?
Yeah.
So that's, I mean, you take out the Green Day and the word Dookie on the bombs dropping. 90% of the population could tell you exactly what this album is.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, no, this is an iconic album cover.
I like Dookie's album cover. It's a good cover. But where does it rank?
I mean, is there a doubt?
Unfortunately,
yeah.
Wow. Wow.
I'm gonna say
because I ain't touching that.
I'm gonna say it's gonna look at something like that. Is that what is? Am I correct in saying that?
God.
Yes.
Oh.
I got a yes from Tim.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
All right.
That's
It's tough. The color code will tell all.
Come on, man. That's that like I don't hold the slap. But if I did,
I think Kerplunk is a very like simple artistic design. The colors work for me. It's very like it's been, you know, as iconic as Dookie is and everyone ripped the music off, the album cover for Kerplunk has been ripped off to death since then. Like Squirt Gun has done, like they based their career off Kerplunk.
Okay.
Listen, that's for me. I like the logo better on Kerplunk.
Yeah, the logo is better. The album title's better.
Like I said, Dookie, it's
hashtag 90 Kids Unite. Let me know down below. Are these fools crazy?
Just a little too busy on Dookie too.
We know Bill doesn't like busy. I do like busy, and there's a lot. Dookie provides a lot of artistic.
Yeah,
Oh,
Busy's
there's a
good.
lot of
Busy's
artistic
good.
value.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit going on here, but I like the simplistic, like Kerplunk, the chick with the gun. That's just fucking cool. I mean, this has got like some weird dude like God, like with horns and a violin, a harp or something. The Bad Year Blimp. I mean, there's a lot going on. Color code will tell all. Let's move on. And then you get Insomniac.
So is that monkey?
This almost feels like a Bosch painting, right?
This is Winston Smith was the artist for this.
Yeah, this does. This feels like a Bosch painting to me, or I don't know, definitely like postmodern, esoteric pop art. Like
I mean, it's Winston Smith. Like that's what his art was.
yeah.
I like the fact that like he changed out the girl or the woman with Billy's guitar with old BJ. You got you got 3 skulls hidden in the album cover, one for each band member. And I mean, 2 of them are pretty obvious, but the third one you have to hold the album at like an angle to see it, which is pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. There's a magic 8-ball up in there.
Yeah. It's just random shit thrown together. It's like chaos. There's the fire in the background. She's holding a gun. The guy on the like. There's so much. There's a lot. This is like Dookie, but cooler. I like the band font. The font. It's just like a normal typewriter type font.
I don't know if I'd say cooler, but I would say more sophisticated.
See, and I don't know if I like sophisticated here. I think it's cool how they did.
And that's fair for sure.
So I like how they did like it. They tore off part of the painting to reveal the Green Day behind it. Like stuff like that's pretty cool to do.
Sure. Well, and you could argue too that this is just like bad MS Paint, right?
No, this would be really good MS Paint.
Yeah, this would be like
fucking
Picasso,
great MS
fucking Paint. Michelangelo, give him that motherfucker a word computer or some shit.
I mean, especially 1995 MS Paint.
Well, yeah, for 95, it's pretty good for sure. I am looking at a 30-year lens here.
Yeah, no, of course.
It has style. It has
it's the hat tells me it's art.
I like the two-tone, not the two-tone, but I like the tone, the color scheme of this record too. Like it's very like yellow and tan, and it just works for me.
Yeah, but did you notice the armadillo by the 8-ball?
Yes, I have. I've looked at this. This wasn't even.
It feels like a Bosch painting.
This is the vinyl cover. The CD it cuts out a lot of this shit. The CD was like a very limited. You had to fold it out to get the whole picture.
Right. Was it a 6-panel or 9-panel?
It was a 9-panel.
9-panel. Nice. Yeah. With the lyric sheet on the back.
Yeah. All type font. Yep. Same font. I don't know. I think this might be where we divide. My image here, that's the CD art.
Oh, okay. Well, who's got the dot?
Well, this is artwork. There is no dot.
I'll take a stab at it.
Take a stab.
Yeah. So I think you and Tim are going to have this one number 1.
You'd be incorrect for me.
You'd be correct for me.
So in that case, I think for Jason, that's going to slide all the way down to number 3 then for you.
No, that's incorrect too.
Oh, so it is that too?
Yeah, I like it more than Dookie.
Okay. See, and then, yeah, I'll throw in the final curveball here, and it's going to go at my number 3 behind Dookie.
Okay. Okay.
We are all over the place on artwork.
Imagine that.
Well, I don't think we're going to be too far off here on Nimrod.
I mean, where's Bill's hat? That's the real question.
That's true. Bill doesn't have a hat. I want to give
What
a
do I
shout
know?
out. I want to give a shout out to our Discord members who will watch this. Herp alert, you the fucking shit. Trey, you the fucking shit. We got Deftones coming up, Patreon pick. And Hannah, if you're watching this, give us a band. Come back on the show.
Right? You're the shit.
Yeah, you're the shit too. And Ed, if you're watching this,
You're the OG shit.
you're the OG shit.
You're the Mr. Hanky.
All right, Nimrod. I like Nimrod. Like this is it's not.
This is pretty iconic.
It's pretty iconic.
This is pretty iconic.
I wish I would have bought that. They put out a limited edition T-shirt about it. Had Trump.
I already know which one you're talking about.
With the Nimrod sticker on it.
I know a couple people who got it.
To some, I can't remember where, but yeah.
Yeah.
That was during the Nimrod 30th anniversary.
Yep.
20th anniversary.
20th anniversary, yeah.
We haven't hit the 30 yet on this one.
You know what I love most about this artwork? I know we're kind of silly footing around here, but what I love most about this is how everybody has a yearbook and everybody's a Nimrod.
Those two people that they put the Nimrod on, I was going to I should have taken notes for Is It Art, but...
What? No, what?
That's yeah, because there's history behind all these. Those two people that have the Nimrod sticker are two people that you would know. Maybe if the editor is sober when he edits this, put the two names there.
Flash that up there, yeah.
Flash it up on the screen.
Links down below.
Those are people. There's like a whole bunch of them. It was kind of like a Rolling Stones, some girl type situation going on.
Sure. There. Yeah, okay.
But
Lucille Ball got upset and sued, huh?
I mean, they cut it back to like just two of them, but I like it. I like the font. I like Green Day has a different font for almost every single record, minus the trilogy. But I like this font. This is I like the color scheme again.
So it went back to the more minimalistic style.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the greens more than the yellows.
Yeah, they're kind of leaning more to the piss yellow green versus the puke green and the good green.
Which one's better, piss or puke?
Depends on where you're at, yeah.
Depends on where you're at.
I mean, either way, you need to be in a bathroom.
Either, well. You can get away with puking in an alleyway.
You can get away with pissing in an alleyway, too.
Well, you got the bushes.
I don't know anything about that.
Head for the bushes.
I do. Wait till we get to No Effects and there's some B-sides. No Effects.
Pissing in an alleyway.
No Effects. We probably got to do the Black Sabbath treatment. Like,
their discography's huge.
There's a lot. Bill needs to hear fucking See Her Pee. That's like a top song contender, but it's not on any album, but it's like top tier No Effects. Anyway, ranking this motherfucker. Bill, you want to take a stab again?
Sure. I'm gonna guess we are all gonna have it number 4.
That'd be incorrect for me.
That'd be incorrect for me.
That's incorrect for me too.
That's the worst. That's the worst when you can't even guess your own.
That's is it art.
Okay, well, I can't see either of you having it over Insomniac.
That's correct.
So it's gonna go between Insomniac and Dookie for both of you?
That's incorrect for me.
That's incorrect for me.
So it's straight number 5.
That's correct for me.
That's incorrect for me.
Fuck, man. Dude, I'm doing a logic puzzle here. So that's for your number 3, right?
It's my number 3. Yes, that is correct.
Jason did check off all his logic puzzles.
I didn't. You're right. So, yeah. What about you, Bill?
Right? Guess your own.
Yeah, it's gonna go at number 5.
Wow. Okay.
Tim is the oddball in this art video. That's fucked up.
It's the hat. It's not my fault. I got no say in
What kind of hat you wearing right there?
It's a frog wearing a conquistador hat. I don't believe you could beat that. The Everett Aqua socks.
I don't know if that qualifies as an artistic hat.
A frog in a conquistador hat is not artistic? I will argue that all day long, sir.
All right, what we got next? Nimrod warning. It's a band photo.
Yep, you've already said it.
It's not 2-tone, but 3-tone.
It's 3-tone. I like the font. I like warning. You know, what do you call that fucking thing? Colon.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is the album name. That's kind of like cheating.
I don't like the 2 colors that they picked.
It's gray and white and black.
No, I'm talking about the
green and orange.
I don't mind that. I like the green and orange. That's the colors of like warning would be orange, you know, and green has to be green.
I could see them do more like a yellow or actually I think a red will look really nice on this.
No, man, you can go to a construction site. Orange is like fucking warning.
Well, actually, it's or yellows or it depends.
It's a band photo, but it's also, and I kind of touched on this when we did the album review. It's very like late '90s. I mean, I could see this. I could see Liam Gallagher. I could see the Gallagher brothers walking down the street taking the same photo. It's warning.
It is warning. So it's a band photo, but like none of the band members are looking the same way. Some focusing issues.
There's some focusing issues. Mike's kind of blurry. Half of Trey's blurry. Billy's in focus, but he's looking down.
What? What do you mean I didn't make the t-shirt?
Why's my t-shirt so blank?
Yeah, it's warning.
You guys have seen Almost Famous, right?
Yes.
When they deliver the t-shirts?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's been years since I've seen that one.
I mean, it's almost as good as Spinal Tap, but nothing will ever beat Spinal Tap.
No.
Almost Famous, it's got a couple moments. It's like, oh yeah, I've been in that room.
I'll take a stab and say it's number 6 for everybody.
6
Yeah, I
Sure,
mean
you get the easy one.
band photo.
And not even good band photo.
Yeah, it's not even a good band photo. All right, number 7. We are moving from iconic
To
to
iconic What?
Edconic.
Oh.
This one's Edconic.
Definition of. Yeah.
There's no
I
more
mean, to be fair
Edconic.
though, the hand grenade heart is great. That's incredible.
I mean, especially with them having the whole like bleeding part, that adds to it.
Yeah. Everything about this though is super boring.
I think that works in its favor.
It does, because again, it's all about that hand grenade heart.
Yeah, but I mean that is the focal point.
That's the lyrics of the album.
So
She holds my heart like a
this
hand grenade.
they made this album cover so you wouldn't focus on the band name or the album title. Like you are looking at that hand grenade.
Mm-hmm.
There was no Green Day Presents warning. Green Day Presents
Right. This
Insomniac.
does have the presents too.
This is
That's
like
true.
Presents American Idiot. Like they knew.
Yeah.
They knew this thing was going to be important in the
Well, and
zeitgeist
again,
of
I go back
2000s
to
rock and roll.
Packaged Rebellion. But that's a whole nother conversation. This is just art. The hat
I
tells
like
me to
this.
shut up.
It's yeah, you just fucking hold that heart and that heart hand grenade there. Pull the pin. I like it. It's black, white, and red. 3 colors that work very well together. I remember getting a sticker. It's still on my acoustic Fender of the album cover of this back when Green Day was dead. And they were like, here, Green Day Presents American Idiot. What the fuck is this shit? I put it on my guitar,
Right?
and then the album
Let's
came
hope
out.
everybody likes this one.
It makes a statement. It ties into the album cover. It ties into the music. I like it. I think it works. Bill, what say you?
They were I mean, you guys have kind of nailed everything on the head so far. Um I like how it's white hand on the black back. I like how they did it, you know, technically the white didn't get colored, it was the black that got colored and the hand was left afterwards. I like how it's no rounded edge, it's all a bunch of straight edges making up everything. Uh
Very Banksy,
yeah. I mean it's
which
not
was a thing
I
of
would
the time.
I would say this is probably Seer, this one or Dookie are by far the two most iconic covers of Green Day. With that I would argue.
Well, yeah, there's no
Um
I
argument.
would say Nimrod's more iconic than this one.
I've seen
I don't know
more
about that.
I've
This is
seen
pretty
more
fucking
hard hand grenades
iconic.
on t-shirts.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I
Okay.
have it right here. Actually, it's on my blanket. I got it.
Okay. Okay.
I had that T-shirt. Everybody had that fucking
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just trying to see if there is an argument there.
This is
I mean,
Ed
I'd
Conic.
entertain the argument, but
Ed Conic. You can't fuck with Ed
It is
Conic.
definitely iconic for sure.
the only negative I'll say, which it makes sense in the context of the album, though. I've always hated that like movie poster font,
Yes, yes.
It's a little
and
lazy.
It's very like
that's what it's
Godfather.
that's what it's supposed to be is like a like it's American. We're presenting like this is supposed to, this is a
Right.
poster layout design.
Yes.
Presents.
They also did capitalize American or idiot, which I guess feeds into the album anyways. So
Yep.
point for it then, I guess.
It's set up like a Broadway show. Before it was even a Broadway show, it was set up to it's all by design. It's a very good design, but where to rank it though is the question. Where are you putting it, Tim?
I mean, I don't think it's better than Slappy Hours.
But it's better than
I'll put it above Warning because that's a band photo. But I mean, this looks like bad MS Paint. I love the heart is a hand grenade, but other than that, there's not much here.
I'm gonna put a little higher. I think it's iconic. I think it's eye catching. But it is relatively simple. And I know this is going to be a contradiction to Kerplunk. Because it is very Kerplunk feeling. But I do think Insomniac...
But not as good.
No, it's not as good. I'm kind of with Bill. I think the font of Green Day presents American Idiot. Like, this is one where, like, if it didn't have the band name or the album name and it was just the Heart versus Hand Grenade, if they had the balls to, like, put out a record without their name on the front of it, it'd go higher. But I think that kind of holds it back. And I think the Green Day Dookie logo explosion fits into the theme better. So that's where it's going to go.
Okay.
So I'm going to follow up and almost put it same spot as you, Jason, except for I'm putting it same spot as in it's behind Dookie. So I will put it above Insomniac. Because I do like that font better than the font in Insomniac.
I like the Insomniac font. It's simple. It's like just typewriter cast. Insomniac has a lot going on, and we know you don't like a lot of shit going on.
But I have Dookie number 2.
Because it's Dookie.
What?
I get you.
Which leads us to...
That leads us to My Chemical Romance.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Except
the Demolition Lovers.
Somehow?
Oh my god. You know, that is a good analogy. Right, comparing this album cover to Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge. Because both have the album title up top, have the the couple going for a kiss.
Which Green Day actually stole. Their art department or whoever came up with this got sued because there was a street artist that they ripped this off of, and they had to pull a bunch of videos down that had that image in the background of Christian and Gloria. They had to pull that down. So, I mean, there's nothing original here. For an album art, I don't
like the graffiti art.
I like the graffiti names. I like the spray. Is it better than anything?
Reminds me of, what was it? Tony Hawk's American Wasteland.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had that CD. That was a good CD. I like the 13 spray paint in the background. You know, this is a class of 13. It kind of fits. It's there.
They're just going after high school kids still?
Yeah,
they always were.
They always have been.
That is their target demographic. It's whoever is in high school at the time.
If you don't have the kids, what do you have?
But at some point, you got 50-year-old dudes singing to high school kids. And I've always appreciated where, like, you know, obviously an artist is going to age. Like, I'm not knocking aging. God forbid, you know.
Ageist.
But But like your audience has to grow with you, and you have to grow with your audience. And so if
Yeah,
you
but you think,
continuously target the same age, then you don't have an audience. Then you're just chasing trends.
they still, I mean, we're not talking to music, but artwork wise, yeah, this
Well,
is
it's bleeding into the
2009.
artwork at this point, right? Like this is just completely like.
I mean, the same could be said with Metallica, though. Like, they're still trying to chase the kids. If you don't win the
But
kids,
they've also
you've.
grown with their audience. Like they're not paying. I mean, there's a little bit of okay. So like you got the load and reloads, right? And there's a whole bunch of bands that sound just like them, like Godsmack and Nickelback and fucking Five Finger Death Punch and
Nirvana, I mean, Reload, they were
all
just
these
chasing
bands
the
that are
grunge
just
scene.
ripping off those bands. But
Def
then
Leppard did it with
Metallica doesn't come
Slang.
out and rip those bands off.
I mean, they kind of did with Load Reload.
They were ahead of the curve on those.
I mean, Def Leppard beat him by a year with Slang.
Well, same year. Same year. So that
96?
was just an industry shift.
No, that was the industry trying to catch up. All the bands
Well,
from the 80s and 90s trying to catch up to what
there's a
Nirvana
lot
had
of that
done.
too. Yes, yes.
So the one beneficial thing I'll say about the artwork of this album is the orange glow in the background. I
Yeah,
do
I
like
like the
that.
color. I like the color scheme.
You know what my favorite thing is? The R.
The
That's probably
X
my
in it.
least. That's probably my least favorite thing.
See, I don't like the logo, so yeah. I mean, if looking at the
I don't know.
logo,
I don't
that
like it
R is
either.
probably the best part of it.
I don't like it either. But that's probably my favorite part.
That's probably the most interesting part of the logo. All right, let's rank it.
Well, does it beat a band photo?
Not for
That
me.
is the question.
Yeah, I'm with Bill.
I'm.
Not for me either.
It doesn't beat the band photo either.
Color
Yeah.
code's going to tell a lot though with that.
Okay.
21st
Okay.
is
I look forward
fucking.
to that. I look forward to that then.
That's twice now, musically and artistically. It is motherfucker has just hit the bottom. All right, up next. Uno.
Attaboy. I like the green paint contrast.
That is one of my favorite color combinations of all time. You get a nice purple and a nice green together. Yeah, that works. I like the X's over the I's.
Yeah.
I like the little vertigo pattern in the background.
Yeah. I like the logo. Big,
Yeah,
bold,
yeah,
shadow lettering.
I mean, I'm not a fan of the font, but the shadow lettering, yes.
yeah.
Oh, I'm just gonna
Other than
like.
that, it's
Billy Joe
Oh,
looks like an idiot.
Yeah,
perfect.
he's very like smirky.
It's everything you can want and more. Oh,
Where's it rank? Artistically, though.
Okay, so I've been thinking about this, right? And like
Put a lot of thought into this, huh?
it
for the last
is a
10
band
seconds.
photo. Well, it is a band photo, but it's not a band photo. It's just a photo of the lead singer.
Right, but
But also because it's part of a trilogy, it works. So I
yeah,
got to put it above Warning.
but not
And
a.
actually, now that I'm looking at these like in a row, I'm gonna put it above American Idiot too, just because I like the colors better.
You know, Tim, you make a really good argument.
That's why I'm here.
And that's why I'm going to put it above 39 Smooth.
No, nice, okay. You know what?
For the
You make
color
a good
scheme
argument.
alone.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Move mine up one more. Yeah, that's a
Like
great
the
argument.
color scheme is actually really damn good. Jason, what you think of that color scheme?
I don't know. I'm still fucking moving shit around. All right, that color scheme beats
It's a
that.
real good argument, Bill.
You introduced it, Tim. I mean, how can I disagree?
I'll disagree.
That's a fair point.
Nimrod's a better album cover.
I mean, yeah, Nimrod's a better album cover, but
Nimrod's a better album cover. And 39 Smooth.
What's the next one? Blue and orange? Is that the next color scheme?
But you got the pink
orange
too.
And
you got the pink
blue,
eyes.
teal, orange and teal.
See, my college colors were orange and blue, but I don't like that shade of blue.
Mike looks like he needs to eat a cheeseburger.
Which I think Mike's portrait looks better here than Billy Joe's. I think Mike looks like, what the fuck? You just took a picture of me?
And I agree, but I don't think either of them are good portraits.
I like this one better than Uno.
It looks like if you just woke someone up from a hangover and then shined a bright light in their eyes.
And I like orange.
Yeah.
Orange is a underrated album cover color.
Sure. Okay. But what about that teal?
Teal's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, but is it that green and pink combo?
It's better. I think it's better than the pink and green. I think it's better.
I'm gonna disagree with that, but I don't have the dot.
Who has the dot? Does the dot even exist?
We don't do the dots on art. We don't do the arts. If y'all want the fucking dot on Is It Art, I'll make the fucking dot, but
I want a dot on the art, because if you don't have a dot,
you want structure.
Dot?
You want structure on artwork. Okay. I'll put a fucking dot.
Got the dot.
All right, so Tim is going to put it at least here. Bill's going to put it at least here. Y'all aren't going any higher than that.
I think
that's
Bill likes
incorrect
it more.
For me.
I think Bill likes it more.
No, I like it less.
Oh, bam. Okay.
That's Tim's. You're moving again.
Tell me, where do you want it? This is fucking artwork. Who gives a fuck?
Right there.
That's where I'm putting it too.
To that point. Oh, perfect.
Oh,
see, you were being proactive, Jason. Good job.
I appreciate it, Bill.
That's why you're the editor.
I appreciate it, Bill. Thank you for giving me all the information to move your album into the right spot.
Well, Tim also gave you his information
too. Important.
Tim, where are you putting it?
Same spot. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put it here. Same spot. Same spot.
So we all line up.
We all line up.
Purple and green all the way. Give me them Joker colors.
All right, blue and yellow and pink.
Best portrait of the trilogy?
Nah, Dose better. Yeah, where are y'all doing with this? The color scheme sucks. Blue and yellow.
I agree.
I like the color scheme actually.
I agree with Jason. The color scheme sucks.
So what do you care about more, Bill? The album name or the color scheme?
I like both. So
yeah, where are we going with this?
And it's a good portrait too.
Okay.
I mean,
it's a good portrait. Where are we going with this?
Let's move this guy up to number 5. Yeah, 5. If only for the portrait.
And I'm gonna go number 7. And then because we're in the 2020s, we got one more to go.
No,
we got two
No,
more to go.
we're still in
always
3 more to
2016.
go.
about this one.
We're still in
Always forget
2016.
about this one. Yep.
All right, this is just shit and lazy. I don't know what else to say. Like, this is a lazy ass album cover.
It's like bad AI artwork.
This is the first time that they decided to not put their band name.
Which I have no problem with. If they think they're that big, they don't need to put their name on the cover. Great.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us something to look at, though. Not.
I mean, I like the sentiment. I do like the sentiment.
The sentiment is good, but like.
But no, I hear you.
You're right. You were right, Tim, in your review of the album. You were right.
It's just forgettable.
You were right. Kids these days don't know what a boombox is.
I know what I said it's a boom. Anyways, let's go on number 12.
As an album cover, that's number 12.
Yeah.
All right, what about you, Tim?
I mean, I'm looking at number 9, but I'm also looking at number 5.
Let me know before I move the albums.
Yeah, let's do number 9.
Number 9.
Yeah, let's do number 9. Number 9.
Number 9. Number 9.
Same as it ever was.
That predates that.
No, not at all.
Yes, it does. Are you saying Talking Heads predates fucking number 9?
Yep. 77 is greater than 68.
That's not the term. That's not what predates means, Tim. I didn't say which one was better. That wasn't the conversation.
Oh, I'm sorry. I zoned out there. What was the conversation?
You zoned out. All right, up next.
You know, in terms of censorship, I do like the unicorn as a censorship icon.
Same. Agreed.
I like how they're also carrying out the American Idiot whole, like, it's a heart hand grenade, just. No. We're showing the forearm.
It's also a little South Park-y style.
Yeah. Not a huge fan of the logo, though. Like, it fits. The logo fits, but I'm not a fan of it.
I like the logo. It's like that puff paint. You just had to be there.
Yeah.
When puff paint was a thing.
I remember the puff paint.
Well,
I do like the unicorn is puking out a rainbow. That was pretty cool.
Oh, God, yeah.
Well. Well.
Well, then.
Well is where you get water from.
That was a White Stripes.
Aren't you glad you're a cow?
That was a White Stripes Tim, where are you putting father of all motherfuckers?
I am motherfucking thinking of putting it around the same place as American Motherfucking Idiot, because they're basically the same cover. Just trying to decide which one I like better. And then I'm looking at my rankings and going, does it even matter? Because I think I like this one more than I like Radio Revolution.
So it doesn't matter.
But I'm hard pressed to go higher than that.
I mean, you like Dose and Trey more and Uno more than that one?
Artwork wise, yeah, I think so.
Okay, so it's just a nice, comfortable number 9.
Yeah, you know, I like the aesthetic of the trilogy. I do like the aesthetic of it. And it carries throughout all 3. And I can appreciate that.
All right. Bill?
So, yeah, we're going all the way up to number 3 with this guy.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I mean, as iconic as that hard hand grenade is, this is that and so much more. If only because the unicorn is puking a rainbow.
That is a bonus. I can dig it.
I could dig it.
But are you going to?
I was. But now I'm not. I think
Still better than a band photo.
I think Tim made a good point. The aesthetic of the trilogy, you know, there's something to it.
Absolutely.
So I don't think I'm gonna put Father of All Motherfuckers anywhere higher than that. All right, Saviors.
Hashtag it.
And possibly least, Saviors.
I mean, it's kind of like that meme, right? It's the meme, but it's not the meme.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's that little girl
really
in front of the fire meme.
Yeah.
Did I do that? Urkel situation.
Oops, silly me.
But you got that black and white and that pink again.
You know what? This pink does not work as well as it does on Uno, though.
No.
And really, how many albums deep are we in?
14, not counting EPs.
14? Like, they can't afford to, like, get a logo.
Oh, I'm sure they paid money for that logo.
I mean, if they want to pay me, I can give them that logo.
Well, maybe if you give them a proposal.
Sure, I'll just use a different font.
Because I guarantee the next Green Day record will have a different logo.
New Times Roman. Have you guys checked that one out yet?
I'm the same. I don't. It's very generic. It's very like Dead Kennedy's Light.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
it's very like fresh fruit, rotting vegetables with a little bit of pink injected in.
And I mean, to be fair, their entire career is kind of Dead Kennedy's Light.
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to like smack that kid. Like if that was my car, I'd be upset.
Yeah. If that was my kid, I'd be upset.
Did I do that?
Right?
Was
My
told to start a
bad.
fire.
Oops. I don't know. I think it's an edited photo as well. Like I don't think it's a. I think the background was like some serious shit, and
Like
then
it's
they like,
photoshopped.
yeah, I think they injected this kid in there, and it just doesn't. It just feels. I don't know.
It feels lazy. It feels really lazy.
This is my least favorite logo of the band.
Yeah. I mean, it literally is. That's what? That's Cyrillic or whatever font everybody
I
uses.
I have no idea, but yeah, I don't know. Not a fan.
I mean, to be fair, it's still better than a band photo. I might. I'm gonna give you a hot take. This is probably the best album cover they've had in a while, honestly. Let's put this
Well,
thing right below Kerplunk. No, I can't put it above Uno. Put it right below Uno. I'm sorry. Uno still got the better color combination. But really, it's better than anything they've put out in a while.
better than American Idiot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's time lapse.
That
You
MS
got
Paint bullshit.
best thing you got out since Uno.
Yeah. And Uno's the best thing since what? Insomniac? Nimrod? Nimrod was the last good one they had.
Nimrod.
Yeah.
Yep, Nimrod. I'm just gonna slump it here. I'd rather take My Chemical Romance, album art wise, color scheme wise. I think 21st stands out more than Saviors.
Fair. Okay.
I'm just gonna stick it over the band photo.
Nowhere near as good as Nimrod, though.
No.
No.
All right, color code. I'll start this off. There's no fucking Ivy here. That's evident. I think Kerplunk and Insomniac and Dookie and American Idiot are works of art.
Okay.
I think 39 Smooth needs some work. And Nimrod probably needs some work. I mean, I like Revolution Radio. I think that's a pretty poppin'.
Yeah, if you know what a boombox is.
I mean, I like the trilogy too. Father of all motherfuckers automatically gets a work of art. I'm pulling a cold quit. Because it's just American Idiot. It's just American Idiot shat on.
Yeah.
Green Warning is my eyes. Or needs something. It's just a band photo. Color code, color scheme. Yeah, give me put the fire in color or something. I don't know. Yeah, I need something. That's where I'm going.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Tim, where you starting?
I'll start with a work of art. And that'll go from 1 to 4. Let's add 5 to that. Let's add 5 to that, just because I do love the color scheme. And then we're going to shift down to yellow. Needs a little something, something. And to be fair, that could cover the rest of them. I really just got to decide if anything here really falls into red or even below.
I mean, there's no bad art, but there's no like great art.
Right. So you know what I'm going to do is father of all. No, Revolution Radio is going to be the end of the yellow. And we'll give those last 3 red. Let's just call them bad. Could they use something else? Could they be yellow? Sure. But no, let's call them bad.
Make sure you leave us a comment down below. If you've been following along, let us know your favorite album artwork for Green Day.
Right.
Is it art videos need all the help they can get? All right, Bill.
All right. I'm going to do green through Uno. And then yellow the rest of the way. So, yep, yellow the rest of the way.
Yeah, say it again. Let's wrap this fucker up.
We were doing that.
Let me grab a drink real quick so I don't, like, I'm not all sad at the end of Green Day with an empty drink.
So, this has been our Green Day rankings. I'm glad you have watched, hopefully, all 3 weeks of Green Day. This is our Is It Art? We are an unscripted show, so Tim doesn't realize that we have started recording and all this will be in the video. As he walked away.
I walked away.
No, we started before you walked away. It will be all on film and in this video. So, this is It Art? You know what you're getting into when you click these videos. If you'd like to join us for an Is It Art, give us a band. Sign up for the Patreon. Come join us on the show. We don't give a fuck.
All fun.
We require is
you
gotta show up. Shout out to Denver. And shout out to Tony.
Good try, homie.
And we will see you next week for Beastie Boys.
Shout out to Tony for joining us for a couple of these. We'll see him again on the Beastie Boys, I believe.
That is correct. You know how we do things here at O.D.D. If
I
not,
read memos.
We don't know how we do things. So, as always, what, Bill?
Be safe and make good decisions make.
And then you go a little woo, and then a little whoop, 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 and then it's all, and then you're ready to go again.